Our yoga class consists of 3 parts. We do warm-up first. The warm-up mainly target our joints so that our body is ready for different exercise. Second part is our posture, yoga posture, which is called asanas in yoga language. And third part of the class is breathing exercise and some relaxation. So there's only 1 point for you. In yoga, it is very good if we can manage with the breathing some posture, but very basic point is like this. Whenever you are trying to bend up, bend down, we exhale. Because body is going into relaxation phase, going down, exhale, and whenever we go up, we try to inhale. So whenever you see some pose where you are going down maybe lateral down maybe front down, so it is exhale, going back is inhale. Okay, now start. So we start with a warm-up. So today we are not doing any sitting warm-up because today's sequence we have changed a little bit. So what you do, everybody stand on their mat. Now same warm-up we will do while standing. First is toe bending. So again, back and front. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. When we do standing, it takes more time because we cannot do both fits together. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Now ankle rotation. Clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anti-clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now with the left leg, clockwise. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. 3, 4, 5. And Grace, don't worry to focus much on the exhale, inhale. In this such fast movement, you can have normal breathe in and out. 3, 4, 5. Now we will do knee rotation in different way. What you do, join both of your leg and sit like this. Bend your knee little bit and put your fingers on your knee and just bend do like clockwise. 1, 2. Your both knee are together, both leg are together. 3, and you are making circle clockwise. 4 and 5. Anti-clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now we will do hand, wrist and finger exercise. First make a fist like this and very strongly. 1, your hand straight, full power. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we will do wrist rotation. Hand clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anti-clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hand should be straight, tight. Now shoulder rotation. Put your finger on your shoulder. Do like this. Clockwise. 1. Come back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Anti-clockwise. Inhale. exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. And last, 5. Now last one is neck. Very slowly, clockwise. 1. Neck rotation, full neck rotation. Body will not move. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Anti-clockwise. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, so we will do only this much joint movement and we will directly come to our standing pose. One pose we will repeat today, palm tree pose, because this pose is important pose under sun salutation, which we will do on Saturday. So those except Grace, all of you are doing this, but today I can give you one more suggestion. In case you find it difficult to stand up, you can take the support of wall. Are you able to see me? No. Okay. Maybe this wall. Okay. So what? Just a minute. What we will do? I am doing like a normal, but I am just saying beginner or anybody having a problem, you can take support of wall, which will help you to provide balance. So again, in the palm tree pose, interlock of your both fingers, and with inhalation, go up and also your heels up, 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 straight line, body in the straight line, and stretch as much as you can stretch. And those who are finding it difficult to take balance, take a support of wall. But don't take whole support, either you take support in head or your back. Try your leg should be still not touching the wall. Partial support and stretch it. And try to maintain a smile on your face. We will stand here 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now what you do? Put down your heel, but remain your hand like this. And with your hands up, make a space of 1 feet between both of your legs. Now with the exhalation, go right hand side. Exhalation, go right hand side straight. As much as you can do, stretch your hand, slowly, right hand side. As much as you can bend. As I always said, whatever is your capacity, try to go little more. My spine is also rigid. I am also not very good in this asana, but I'm trying little bit more than my capacity. And since I'm speaking, it becomes little bit more difficult. But try to put your knee straight. Now, with exhalation, come back. Now, same left hand side. With exhalation, sorry, it was in exhalation because we are going down. Because if you exhale, your stomach will have less air. And if your stomach has less air, it will be difficult, easy to bend. So, if your stomach is full with the air, it will be difficult to bend. So, now when you come to this position, take a normal breath. So, 1, 2, 3, feel pressure here and straight. Interlock your finger and slowly come back. See this, sometimes these asanas look very simple, but if you remain in this position for 10 seconds, you will start sweating. So I started sweating even with this. It's not you are running or you are jumping, so that only you will get sweating. Good. Now after palm tree, today new posture. This is called Padhastasana or hand to foot pose. This particular pose is a part of sun salutation. So what we have to do, hand to toe pose. So as you say the name, our hand will touch our toe. So first, very little space between both of your legs. First go back. See me maybe first time. With inhalation, going back with inhalation. Those who are having a problem of severe back pain, any other problem, heart disease, so you don't bend much. So we bend back, and with exhalation, try to come front as much as you can do. Slowly, exhalation. Then as much as you can come. So even I am also not able to do this asana perfectly because my spine is not very flexible. So now, final pose is, if you can put your finger like this, those who have face problem to do with a straight knee, you can bend it little. Like I can do at least with a straight knee, put my finger down. But if you are having a problem, you can bend it little and try to put your finger down and your head down. So this whole posture give you strengthening of whole your pelvic area, your digestive system, and this also provides flexibility to spine. Now, whatever is your capacity, try to go down and remain here for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We slowly, inhalation, come back. I suggest you do this one more time, everybody. So, again, take one normal deep breath in and out. Now, let's ready for second time. Raise both of your hand with inhalation little bit back. Or with exhalation, come front. Stretch as much as you can come. Your finger on the ground. If you have a problem to put on the ground, bend your knee. If you can, do without bending your knee. Very good. And now, remain on this pose for 5 seconds. Those who can do 10 seconds, 15 seconds, wonderful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now slowly with inhalation. Come up. So this is called hand to foot pose. So for today is Wednesday and Thursday and Friday, we are going to practice this pose every day. So that Saturday we will do good sun salutation. Now I am not doing much standing asana today as I want to introduce some new things. What we will start now, some spinal thing. In sun salutation, because you have a sequence of different movement. So it is very important to have a flexible spine. If I share my personal experience, my spine is also very rigid. There may be many reasons for my 45 years of life. Maybe my posture, I was not be doing that much exercise. When I was doing my advanced yoga course 3 years back, I was able to do quite a lot. But since I am not practicing much in last 3 years, still I find it very rigid. So there, what I committed myself from today, the posture which I am going to show you, which is called cat and cow pose, I will try to do at least 5 minutes every day. So I am committing myself with you. So the posture is like this. This is also warm-up posture also. Everybody come in a table pose. This is called table pose. Where your upper leg is just straight. Your body is like a table. Your shoulder and hands are in this one line and remain like this. First, everybody try to come on this pose. This particular we will do many times today at least. So this is not much difficult, but this need consistency. Now what we will do in this pose, It is called cat and cow. First we will do cow. Like in India, the cow is like how we do. First we will, with inhalation, I will go up. Slowly, as much as. I am not able to do very good because my spine is not much flexible. But with inhalation, go up. This is called cow pose. And with exhalation, then your neck will go down and your back will go up. This is called cat pose. So this is sequence. Inhalation, go up. As much you can do. With exhalation, your head will go down, your back will up. This pose, I think in this chair, table pose, it is not difficult for most of you, but now we focus on movement of breath and spine. So we will do 10 times. You can start doing inhalation, go up. Exhalation, go down. So let's keep doing. Inhalation, cow pose. Exhalation, cat pose. This is 4. 5, inhalation. 5, exhalation. Keep doing, everybody. Inhalation. Don't feel bored. This is very good for your spinal twisting. Exhalation. Only 3 more. Inhalation. If you find I'm doing fast, you can do slow. Not a problem. Exhalation. 2 more. Inhalation. Exhalation. As much as you can go up. Now last one. Put your full energy. Inhalation. Up, 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 up. With exhalation. Down, 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 down. Remain here. And then slowly you remain. Don't come on the normal posture like this, in the normal table pose. Now we have enough warm up now. With this pose, we will go now to the Dandasana or plank pose. Plank pose is also very popular in other exercises also. What you do, with the same thing, your hands, both fingers will be open. Your hand should be like this, finger open. And you will put your feet backward and you will stand up on your toe. Just see who can do, but you should not be like this, not like this, body in the straight line. But beginner or who have very much problem, as of now you can do like this also. Dandasana. If somebody facing problem to do like this and having some problem, so then you can do like this as of now. But for others, this is called plank pose, which is also a part of sun salutation. So hold it. 1, 2. We will do table pose 2 more times. This is preparing for Saturday sun salutation. Again, come back. I think one of the tip is put your hand should be very firm here with your finger open so that you get proper strength. This posture gives lot of strength to whole body. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5 and 5. Those who are able to continue, you can continue. Others can come on table pose. Now last round of plank pose. Again, feet backward. Those who finding difficult can do like this. Others, body should be the straight line, not down, not up. Straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and well done, 10. Now, take long breath in. You can come in normal sitting posture. Well done. So, I hope you will remember cat and cow pose, spinal flexibility, plank pose, strengthening your arms, shoulder, overall body, toning of overall body. So take one deep breath in before we move further. Little bit, sometime when you remain in one pose, your body again used to get stiff. So what I'm doing, little bit shoulder, once again, 2 round, anti-clockwise, because finger also. Now coming back to our sitting posture, where we are going to take one old posture of yesterday and one new posture. The old posture of yesterday is head to knee pose, Vriste Janu Sheshasana. So those can see it, right leg like this, left leg should be near to your thigh. Okay, spine erect, try to remain erect while you are here. I also remind myself, spine erect bhavna, gentle smile on your face. So I keep trying to remind myself. Now with your right hand, hold your right leg toe like this. This will be like this. I think everybody will be able to do. Still you can see pressure on the right side. But now main movie is how much you can bend like this. With the left hand, with exhalation, bend. If you can bend like this, try to bend little bit more, 20 degree more. If you can go till here, go again 20 degree more. Those who can bend full, you can try to put your even right hand near your knee, like the way I did. If you can bend fully, now your target should be putting your right hand towards your knee. Now, hold your toe, both right and left hand will be holding your toe, your face in between your both hand, gentle smile on your face, which I am trying to maintain. And now hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slowly come back. But try to see this leg, your main leg which is base, it should be straight, and your ankle also straight. Okay, now same thing for grace. Whatever pose in yoga we do right hand side, we always do counter pose left hand side. If we do upward movement, we always do downward movement. Now same, I think most of you can do now yourself. Thing is, with your left hand, hold your left leg toe, straight, and then with right hand, slowly, body try to be in same angle with exhalation. Slowly, move, little more. You can do little more, and try to touch. If you cannot go, remain, it is also okay. Try to touch your toe. And those who can touch their toe, it is then better. Your left hand should be near to the ground. Now, your face in between both of your arms, hold. I can see stretch on my left waist. I can see stretch on my left leg. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Those who are comfortable can continue more. Slowly. But in general, when I do for myself these asanas, I hold at least for 30 count. But Okay. Now we will do, I think sitting one, we will do spinal twisting, which we did yesterday. I think which is not much difficult, but very effective. Sit on Dandasana like this. First let me start from the right. Right leg on the outside of left knee, and then bend. And your nose should touch on the ground. One, and come back. Opposite side, inhale, exhale, and come back. We will do 5 rounds. Exhale, keep doing, come back. Exhale, inhale. 2 we have done. Exhale, inhale. This is also spinal twisting. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. You can do slow also, huh? Don't copy me, it's on the speed. You can do 3 rounds, if not 5. Exhale, inhale. And then final one. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Relax your leg. Okay, now our second last part of our posture is lying down on the ground. Few posture we will do while lying down on abdomen and some posture while lying down on the stomach. This particular posture, the 3 main objective: improving your digestive system, focus to reduction of fat on this abdominal area. I also have a lot. And yeah, overall toning of your body. So first we will do, everybody lie down on your back. So for Grace, this is called corpus pose, where both of your feet are apart, body relaxed, your hands by the side of your body, your palm facing sky, your eyes are closed. Remain in this posture for 2 or 3 breaths. You can see me, just take 1 deep breath in. Totally relax your body, like a dead body. Now we will do our first posture, board pose. We will not do raised leg pose today because of time. Board pose. For those who are new already know, we need to slowly with inhalation, we need to raise your leg plus our upper body. With inhalation, raise your leg and upper body. But those who find difficulty to do board pose, you can raise only leg. That is also okay with the pose which is raised leg position. But those who can raise, the final position, normal breathe. It is good if your ankle are straight like this, not this. And so that you have stretching on your leg. And remain on this position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Smile, don't forget to smile. 6, 7, 8, 9, and one more. 10. Now slowly. Those who have a back problem can support with your hand and come back. This is called board pose. Now I will show you 2 poses which is good for the back pain. One pose I will show myself and one I will request with my husband because I think he is doing better, and I can show you the real curve also. First one is this twisting. They are very good for the back pain, very in a way simple also. What you do, bend your knees. Your hand should be on the side, on the straight 90 degree. with your body. Now with exhalation, bend your both knee towards the right and your neck towards the left. As much as you can do. If you cannot do full, you can do this posture also, whatever is comfortable. Both are also twisting variation. How much try to this. If you have some family member with you, that family member can just press it. That maybe it is better. Let me request my husband if he can do even this. Just a minute. Huh? It is better so that I know how your family member can support you. Please come. Okay. Now this is first spinal tibia. Okay, bend your knee together. Now with exhalation, your feet towards left and neck right. So what you try to do, your shoulder should be on ground. Try to see, and if you are not able to do, tell your family member to press here. And I think this is sweet pain. Some pain in yoga, I feel sweet pain, you will not feel much problem. And if they burn, you will feel good stretching here. So this one now with exhalation, inhalation, come back to normal position. Again with exhalation, opposite side. Your both knee, left hand side, your neck, right hand side. Yes, like this. And second variation is, okay. Second variation can be like this. Your the knee of right leg should be on the foot of left leg. This is also variation. So, but important thing is touching on the ground, and your neck should be opposite. Do opposite side. So this is also spinal and abdominal twisting. Shoulder should not go up. Shoulder should be on the ground. And straight. Shoulder on the ground. If you can do back as much as. Okay, come back. Slowly, slowly. Now come on the normal corpus pose. Come on normal pose. Take one deep breath in and out. Now we will do last pose of on abdomen is called bridge pose. Setu Bandha Asana, bridge. So what we'll do? Yeah, bend your knee, both of your knee, and put what you do? Yeah, do like this. Put your shoulder. I hope it will continue. Okay, put your shoulder up. Yes, and yeah, try try to hold your ankle with your hand like this. Try to, yeah, this may be difficult for the beginner, and your body should be the pose like a, even neck you can do. And your body should be like a bridge. So yeah, hold it for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slowly, slowly. First, your back, neck, yeah. Back down. Now your leg. So this is a bridge pose. I will try to send this bridge pose today in the WhatsApp group so that you can practice it better. Huh? Okay, maybe I don't know, maybe I think there's a fluctuation of electricity you might have missed. So this is not connected with the UPS. Okay, so let's do bridge pose one more time. Okay, first you hold your this ankle with your hand and try to raise your chest and shoulder and remain in this pose like a bridge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. First, put your back down, then your leg, and relax pose. You can also do today stomach one. Huh? Okay. Now, everybody can come back on your lie down on your stomach. Maybe this side is better. Okay. Oh, any side. Now for the stomach also, so I requested my husband to do for stomach one also. So first one, the pose position which he is doing is a relaxed position, is crocodile pose. So what you do, everybody come like this, distance of 1 feet between both of your leg, body relax, interlock your hand like this. Let me zoom also a little bit, also, and then relax it. Your hair. Just a minute. Okay. Now remain on this pose. Now first pose we will do. Today let's do. First is I think look. We will do snake. Okay, let's do now. Join both of your leg. Locust pose. Both of your hand on the side of your body. Yeah, just side. And slowly raise your feet. Both feet together. Slowly raise. Slowly. Yeah. Slowly raise. Try to just should be straight. Not very high. Not very low. 30 to 45 degree. But if somebody has a problem for both legs, you can do only one leg. Try to keep one down. You can do one leg at a time. So try to be straight. Knee straight here. And hold. One. Now you can do both. 1, 2, straight, knee straight, as much you can do. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and slowly, with exhalation, come back. This is like a locust, Shalabhasana. Now time is running. Last pose of today is again we will do bow pose or Dhanurasana. Okay, so So my husband is saying this is today enough for me. So let me start doing bow pose and snake pose. So what we will do again, lying down. Let me do first snake pose. Snake. You know we already did. Snake pose is like a cobra pose. One is like that, two pairs, cobra and snake, but let's do cobra first. Again, join both of your feet, your both hands on the side of your chest. Slowly with inhalation, up from your navel area. From your navel, your body will be up. Once you reach to up, normal breathe. Your elbow can be straight, it can be slightly bent, whatever is comfortable both you. They are different variation of the same posture. In yoga, if bow pose is like this, there are always 3-4 variation of every posture because every variation has different benefit. You can do little up, you can do as much as what you do final stage, your face facing up. Those who have a back problem, heart problem, don't bend too much. You try to remain till here. This is okay, completely okay. Now slowly come back. This is called bow. This is called cobra pose. Now last pose is bow pose. Again, hold your ankles, both of your ankles. Right hand, right ankle, left ankle. And those who have a problem, now we will raise both our head plus our legs. But those who have a problem with both raising, you can do with one like this. Okay, let me show those complete posture, then I will tell you variation. Try to raise both up and leg as much as you can do. Once you are in a final posture, normal breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't forget your smile. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Those who are not comfortable, come back slowly. But I see there are many children. They can roll like this. They can roll like this. Roll your body. This is body massage. Okay. Now slowly come back. Now, the easier version of this pose, who are finding difficult to do both knee bending, you try to bend only one knee and raise it and do opposite hand like this. So you will see this part of right part of your body, you can see stretching, but not too difficult. So do it like this. Your right leg up, hold it with the right hand, left hand straight. And slowly, slowly come back. Opposite, hold your left leg ankle with left hand and right leg straight. And remain on this position as much as you can do. Slowly, slowly come back on the crocodile pose. As I said yesterday, you can use child pose. Like the small child, how they sleep. Relax from this pose. Take long breathe in and out. Even the child pose, you can do opposite side. Now slowly, slowly taking the support of your left hand. When you are trying to sit up, prefer to use the left hand side. Okay, with the left support, come back. We are done with our physical asanas, physical postures. Now we will do breathing. For today, for the demonstration of breathing, my husband will show it, and after that we will do little relaxation, or we call it yoga sleep. So since I will be speaking on yoga sleep, so I requested my husband to be there. He will demonstrate both of these things and you will hear my voice on the yoga sleep. But especially for the grace, why we do this breathing? Breathing is very natural, unconscious thing. But most of us, we don't use our full capacity of our lung. So these breathing exercises, they help us to strengthen the lung capacity to take more oxygen and also to clear our respiratory passage. So these breathing exercises are integral part of yoga. As I was telling yesterday, there are 8 limbs of yoga. What we are doing today is only 2 limbs. Asanas plus breathing. There are 6 more part of the yoga, including many cleansing and therapies. So for the breathing, let me call Kashinath Vajpayee, my husband. And now, those who have been doing nose, but for the grace, you can see it now, and any other person if they have joined. First, we will do Kapalbhati or frontal nasal cleaning. What we will do, sit in any comfortable position, cross leg. If you are difficult to do cross leg, you can sit anyway, the way you sit in or at your house. He is comfortable with a cross leg or kneeling, any position. Now, what you will do, just inhale very naturally, but exhale forcefully. Sure. So don't focus on inhale, it will come naturally, but exhale, your body will remain calm, no movement. Your exhale will be forcefully. When you exhale, your stomach will go inside. What you do for to get idea, you can put your right hand on your stomach and if you're clear to see it, you can close your eyes and do it. Do it at least 20 times in first round, and we will do 3 rounds. So keep doing. Those who are comfortable, you don't need to break. You continue 60 stroke in one time. But if you feel tired, stop it, take long breath in and out, then again start doing stroke. So let at least do 60 stroke. Keep doing. If you want to take a break, no problem. Otherwise, keep doing. Inhale naturally, don't worry, exhale forcefully. Young people, young children, or those people without any problem, you can do with high speed. Maybe you can show high speed. And other people can do with a slow speed. This is very good. Continue doing, continue to do it. Yes, 30 more seconds. 30 more seconds, keep doing. You see, his body is not moving, only he's taking only forced exhalation. So your shoulder should not move, huh? Body should be very relaxed, calm, spine is straight, it's erect. He does this better than me. And slowly, slowly, you can come back to the normal position. Don't open your eyes now. Normal position. Maybe today, from this position, we can do relaxation. We can avoid the Bhramari Pranayam. So what you do, you just come back to the relaxation corpus pose. Don't open your eyes. Close your eyes. Come sit on your back. Like the corpus pose, both feet apart, 1 foot apart, your hands on the side of your body, your palm facing sky. If you, and just normal, very relaxed, just relaxed, maybe in the very relaxed position. Just, now we will do 5 minutes of your sleep. So relax, take one deep breath in, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now think of all the people in the world that you love and imagine sending them the golden light that you have been pouring through your heart. It can be any, your mom, dad, sister, husband, spouse, friend. Now think all the people in the world who contributed in your life. Now slowly, slowly breathe into your belly and feel that light moving out and coming in. Just feel some vibration and light. And I know you may feel there may be outside sound distracting you. Don't worry. You listen to the sound outside the room. Maybe it can be from your house. Maybe my own voice. No problem. Don't make efforts to avoid them. Just keep listening. Allow yourself a moment to become aware of all the sensation around you. Any sound, smell, temperature. No problem. Visualize your own body resting on the floor and see your own physical presence. Keep breathing in and out. Keep breathing in and out. Remain in this position. Now allow your awareness to travel through your body. Now a journey of sensation. Your body is completely relaxed. Now simply feel each part of your body as I will move on. So then begin with the mouth. Now keep your full concentration on your mouth. Feel your mouth. Feel sensation in your mouth. Now feel your jaw, your lip, upper lip, lower lip. Notice where the lip touch. Now feel the inside of mouth. Now feel under the tongue. Now feel your upper teeth, your gum, lower teeth. Feel your tongue, root of your tongue, center of your tongue. Now notice sense of taste in your mouth. And slowly from your head, now go towards your cheek. Now try to see with your closed eyes your cheek. See your right inner cheek. Then feel that all the parts together now as a whole. All the part of your mouth together as a whole. Feel your mouth as energy. Now slowly move down. Try to see your neck with your closed eyes. Your neck. See the energy is moving from your head to your neck. Now slowly go down. Move towards your chest. Visualize your chest. Your body is relaxing. Move towards your upper abdomen, lower abdomen. Visualize your digestive system. Visualize your heart, your lungs, kidney. Everybody you are able to see from your closed eye. Try to see it. Now go down to lower abdomen. See the sensation on your thighs. Now from thigh move to your knee. Try to see your knee. You are sending your energy or your vibration and light to your knee. Then down towards your ankle and feet. Now slowly again begin to notice your breath, your natural breath. Breathe in and out. Don't make any noise. Very natural breathe in and out. And slowly try to come back to the real world. Shake your leg slowly. Shake your hand little. And with your eyes remain closed. And with your closed eyes, try to come back to sitting position. Taking the support of left hand side of your hand. And now with your closed eye will remain closed. And with your closed eyes, sit on any posture, any sitting posture, spine straight, gentle smile on your face, your both hand on your knee. Try to do Gyan Mudra, that means your thumb and your index finger making a circle, and your other three fingers straight. Again, feel the sensation. Now, try slowly rub your palm. Both of your palms, rub them at least for 20 seconds. So that enough heat, see if you feel enough heat is being generated. And then put your right palm on your right eye and left palm on your left eye. So transfer your heat generated on your eyes, then put on your forehead, on your cheek, on your face, nose, this divine energy, the peace which you have received, transfer it back to your